This is like a Metroidvania type game. The Almighty dislikes secrets and ivory fuel should not be... Oh, this is one of those stories that's gonna throw out a bunch of fucking goddamn Lassie, Foul C, Final Fantasy fucking 13 shit. Ain't gonna make no sense, and I'm gonna be skipping over this whole story, I guarantee it. Silent Rob, you suck. You don't like AVGN anymore. You're not allowed to dislike AVGN, you have to like him forever. Even when like 50 years from now when he's like dead, there'll be like dead AVGN videos. So it'll just be like his corpse. Like up on like his friends will just like stick a fucking metal pole up his ass and just fucking stick his corpse like right, and then there'll be somebody voicing him off fucking camera and shit like, cowabunga turds, and then there'll be like people like pulling strings and his arms will be flipping around and shit like, cowabunga, shit, cowabunga, I'm gonna revisit Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles again. Come on, guys. At a certain point, you gotta let it go. It's just not funny anymore, man. Maybe there's some hidden gems in there. Only thing hidden from fucking Metal Jesus is the fucking soap and water, dude. He looks like a greasy-ass motherfucker, dude. Yeah, oh yes, let me get to the Fiero. Okay. Story time, bitches. Okay, so... I go to get the fucking car, and... Ani's gonna drive it back for me because I have to drive my stick shift up there. She can't drive the stick shift, so I drive the stick shift up there. She drives the Fiero, so I pay for it, which was expensive as fuck. Expensive as holy fuck. I can't even believe how much it was. Without you guys' help, I would have never even been able to fucking get that remotely fixed. So once again, I appreciate all the help you guys have given me with that. So expensive as holy fuck, and Ani's gonna drive it back, so I'm following her, and the tags are expired on it, because when I bought it, they give you, when you buy a car from the dealer, they give you like temporary tags, and they've had the car for so long that the goddamn tags have expired. So I told Ani, I'm like, okay babe, I gotta follow right behind you so no cop gets behind you, and it's right down the street. I literally live right down the street from this repair shop. And I tell her, I'm like, you know, go slow and we'll make it home. Well, she gets in the car, and I'm fucking right behind her. And she gets in the car and immediately fucking pulls out right in front. Almost crashes the goddamn car 30 seconds after I pay all the money fixing it. So I'm already about to fucking goddamn shit myself, dude. I was just like flipping out in the car. I could not believe she fucking did that, dude. So I'm already preparing myself to fucking yell at her immediately when we get home. And I'm like, what the fuck were you doing? So, she's driving the car, and I hear this squealing, screeching, metal-on-metal noise, and I'm like, what is that fucking noise? And I roll down my windows in my G5, and sure enough, it's coming from the Fiero. So I was like, what in the fuck is that noise? So we get home, and I get in the car, and I take Ani to work in the Fiero, and there's this horrible squealing noise coming from it. So I call the fucking mechanic. I was like, what is this fucking noise that's in this car? And he's like, oh, I think it's your brakes. Your brakes weren't really that good, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, it ain't the fucking brakes, dude. I'm like, it's doing it all the time. So he's like, all right, bring it back. So I bring it back to him again. And he's like, he fixes it. Apparently it was some kind of bell housing or something was rubbing on something. I don't know. He explained it to me. So he fixes it. And I was like, all right, man. All right, well, I'm going to work. So I drive down the road. I literally get right down the road, like maybe 10 feet down the road, and I start to smell something. And I'm like, what the fuck? I look down, my temperature gauge is all the way up, and fucking smoke is just barreling out of the engine, out of the rear. And I am just flipping out, dude. I am cussing and screaming and everything else. I call the motherfucker on the phone, and I was like, dude, like the engine's on fucking fire or something. I was like, I'm bringing this car back, and I'm about to drive it up your asses. And he's like, all right, bring it back, bring it back. I fucking drive it, and literally the car's like basically on fire at this point. And I drive it back. I was like, dude, what is going on here? He gets out there, and he pops the fucking hood, and turns out a fucking transmission line blew on it. So, transmission fucking fluid is just bursting out of this fucking line all over the exhaust. Just fucking smoke. I don't know if you guys have ever smelled what transmission fluid smells like, okay? Fucking smells like an overturned outhouse. Especially old-ass transmission fluid. So, it's fucking just belching out. So I have like 20 minutes to get to fucking work. I was like, guys, you gotta fix this now. I'm like, I'm not paying for this. You need to fucking fix this. So they fucking push it back there and put a fucking transmission line on it. And fucking, they'd end up doing it quick. I've never seen, they could tell I was about to drive the car up their asses. And they fixed it. So I drive on it and I fucking get it to work and now I'm smelling coolant. So I'm like, this is a fucking nightmare, dude. So I smell coolant. I leave the car running. And one of the welds that they did on this cooling pipe, they didn't weld it good enough. So it's like leaking out just the smallest little bit of coolant out of the fucking cooling pipe. Not a lot, but enough to where I'm like, okay, this is fucked. So I call him again. I was like, guys, I'm literally about to fucking go apeshit here. I'm like, it's leaking coolant out of the weld. He's like, well, bring it back. I was like, dude, I'm not going to keep bringing this back. This is like 4 fucking times. I'm going crazy on the phone at this point. He's just like, I have to fix it. I have to have a couple days to be able to blah, blah, blah. And so now it's back at the fucking mechanic, getting the fucking coolant fixed. Dude, I'm literally about to fucking, I'm going to drive it off a fucking cliff when I get it back, dude, like Thelma and Louise style, dude. I am over it. I don't even care. Like, it's one of those things where, like, I can't even look at the fucking car now, dude. Like, it literally just makes me sick with, like, how much money it's cost and, like, how much trouble it's given me. And I don't know, man. It's just pissing me off. This game's fucking cool, though, man. I'm enjoying this. I like older cars a lot, but I would never do it again. I'm telling you. And on top of that, I'm gonna have to get a fucking radio in it because the goddamn radio is fucking cutting out on the son of a bitch real bad. So I don't even got fucking goddamn radio to listen to. So I'm rolling around in this Fiero in dead silence. It's just fucking lame, dude. It sucks. Fucking pisses me off. Hey, Robin. That's what our name's gotta be Robin for? What the fuck, dude? He should have been on work leave 3 days ago. Just the way that the text is like written or something, it just almost feels like broken English. It's fucking weird. Working for the one concerned Kim and company can be pretty conflicting. Me and my sympathizing chemist friends have formed the Kim... What? Using rare and expensive ivory fuel. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, guys. Slot is unusable if it's broken. Getting Robin damaged will break the rightmost active slot. You will need ivory squares dropped by the enemy. What? The fuck? This is what the penance does to those that commit sin. I don't have no fucking clue what the fuck is going on in this story. Thanks for streaming today, Rob. Yesterday I found out my girlfriend of 6 years got pregnant by another guy. Oh, Jesus, dude. That's awful, man. Jesus Christ, dude. I've been there, bro. I've been there. Not to that degree, but I used to work with my one ex, and my ex left me. I came home from getting food, and her mom was in the driveway, and they were getting her stuff out of the fucking apartment that we lived in. She didn't even tell me she was gonna leave. And her mom and her sister was in there getting her stuff out. Didn't even tell me she was gonna leave. Then she ends up leaving me for a married guy with 3 kids, and I worked with all of them and had to see that every single day, bro. So she was all over him and stuff, and I had to see that. This married guy who's cheating on his wife with my fucking ex, and everybody fucking hated her for doing that to me, dude. It was disgusting, dude. So trust me, I've been there, so don't feel bad. It gets better. Oh, God. You see, this is one of those games to where you gotta talk to a certain person, so this other person appears. So you're going around talking to people 3 or 4 times, hoping you fucking trigger that shit. I hate that fucking shit, dude. Why can't they just make a pure Metroid game where you just explore a world? I don't need a story. Did Super Metroid need a story? No, bitches. The concern job is... There's way too much goofy terminology in this game, guys. I mean, I've played games to where I've been lost in the story before, but this is just fucking stupid. Stupid sauce. Like, every other fucking thing they say is like some garbage that is just like highlighted a different color, like you're supposed to fucking know what it means. Penance and fucking nose jobs and fucking ivory fuel shortages and ivory fucking wangs and I don't know what the fuck's going on, dude. I really should be able to reprogram these stupid doors by now after so many times. What is it? What? Now, I put a seed in there? Screw the... What? About to bust a nut in it? Is that what you're fucking talking about? Why am I supposed to care about this character? Who the fuck is going on? Who is this? Okay, skipping. Story's retarded. Yeah, they're gonna put the seed in there, man. Dragon Warrior 1 has a charm that I enjoy, but I can't play it as a game. I appreciate Dragon Warrior 1 for what it is, and I like the music in Dragon Warrior 1 a lot. But when it comes down to, like, playing it, no. Oh my god, so what, you gotta fucking move while they're talking every time? That's bullcorn. No, that's some dude. They're doing some AVGN quality jokes. Look at this, dude. I was asked to put a cat. I didn't know it had caught fire. A friend thought about going on an all pecan diet. That's just nuts. Good one, AVGN. Diarrhea turds. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna call it because I gotta get something to eat. I haven't eaten. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my streams a little shorter, other than the 7-hour shit I've been doing. Yeah, I might get some Wendy's. Have that hoe bring me my Wendy's. You guys take care, man. See you guys.